What's up, everybody, and welcome back. So you just saw a few replays just kind of show you guys how the deck really functions and what it can do. Some of them weren't really too relevant of a deck, like the 2 versus the Melfi player there. I had a handful of other replays and the deck was doing really well, but between just people quitting as soon as you drop the Buster Lock and things like that, it's really hard to get good quality replays on yugioh Pro, and we just don't have the time or internet connection, quite frankly, for dueling book all the time. It's actually been really frustrating. It dropped on me 8 times today, so I sent a pretty not so nice email to my provider because it's getting a little out of hand. But anyways, we will get that absolutely squared away before December 12th, because on December 12th is the Dragon Rider Championship Series, which we will be live streaming on Twitch. We'll have that set up in a link on our Facebook group, so make sure you use the link in the description on this video to get to our Facebook group so you can follow us on Twitch and see us live streaming different matches from that tournament, talking about the top decks, what decks are performing better, doing good, things like that. And we will also have a handful of giveaways throughout the day. Again, that's December 12th, the Dragon Rider Championship Series. If you're interested in playing, it's basically a big Swiss tournament with a top cut, and it's all bunch of cash up on the line. $12 entry fee, link in the description below to join the group. Check out the pinned post in that group, and yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun, guys. So without further ado though, you saw some replays. Let's go ahead and talk about the deck choices and why. So any deck that can make Dragoon can really splash the Buster engine too, and this isn't my first pick for a Cyber deck, but we did do a whole bunch of different Cyber Dragon variants. The Cyber Dino video also will be up very soon, and Cyber Danger. Other than that, I don't think we have too much for variants planned anymore. We did recently put up our 3rd and final optimizing Cyber Dragon video, so make sure you go check that one out, guys. Our next one, unsure if we're going to do it on stream or not, but we will be actually putting our decks together. I have a real rough idea how we're going to do it, but we're going to do some things, test some things, and have fun like that. So we're going to have a dupe build and a no dupe build, and I will actually tell you which one I prefer. So starting out though, here we got 1 Cyber Dragon, 3 Core, 3 Hers, 1 Naxxer, and 3 Galaxy Soldier. We playing these ratios because it's kind of, you want to get to Dragoon really. We have the 3 emergency, 1 repair, 1 rev system too. So core or emergency, that's a 1 card Dragoon, and that's important because if you get to your Dragoon, your red eyes in the graveyard, so your prologue and your trap tricks make Buster combo because you have a dragon in the graveyard. Additionally, if you open your core plus an extender, you can make Infinity Dragoon. So then if you have your prologue or your trap trick, you can not only make Infinity Dragoon, but you also get the Buster Lock. So that's pretty good if you open the extender. But we are playing the rev system just to make our 6 copies of our 1 card Dragoon. Yeah, it's pretty consistent in seeing those. It's just this deck's prone to seeing hands because you got your Buster Blader, you got your memories, hand traps, the Dragoon cards. You're prone to just awkward hands that you got to try and survive a turn and then pop off turn 2 or 3 if possible, and for some decks that's just not going to be the case. But it's been a lot of fun to play it, and it's definitely a deck that people aren't ready for. We have the Dragoon cards. For the Buster Blader, we play 2 Buster Blader and 2 memories. We don't play the vanilla because this one at least has a relevant effect. You're almost never going to summon him, but if you had to summon him, and you can also pitch it for memories to summon the other copy, so there's a couple uses of it. And then otherwise you're just playing multiples of each, because if you open one, it's completely dead, and pretty much the entire engine in your deck is dead at that point. So that's why we play 2 and 2, because otherwise if you open one of either, you now you got 8 bricks in your deck. So that's why we play multiples. It's just something you gotta do. Hand traps, we have the 3 Ash, 3 Nibiru, 3 Impermanences. Otherwise, since we are playing Trap Trick, we did put 2 Overflows in. You can actually Trap Trick into memories, which I don't know why you would ever want to, but I mean you can. Like I said, it just kind of makes your prologue dead. But yeah, so that's basically the main deck. Your Trap Tricks, your prologues, get to it. You can Trap Trick into Impermanence if you opened Overflow and prologue are ready. So lots of good targets there. Extra deck, we do have a Mega Fleet, Fortress, Dragoon, and then we have our counter for Dogmatica being our Macabre and our second copy of Nova. Since we have the 2 memories, we don't necessarily need it, but the space, so we are playing 2 of the Fusion. 2 Synchro makes more sense since you are playing 3 copies of Prologue, but at the same time you would need another copy of a card to send to the graveyard, hence our second memories, hence the second Fusion. So it's just being able to, I've had someone like get so salty because they outed it and then I did it again next turn, and they were not happy, because you can just use your Buster Dragon that got outed and use that for the second time. Like I said, 2 Nova, 1 for the Macabre, the other one for Infinity, 1 Almirage. Anima's just a good spot removal. Verde for Dragoon. And then because Prologue's going to destroy the Buster Dragon it's summoned on your next turn, you can just link it off with 2 other cards into Soldier or Chaos, and since he's a higher level, you get all the good effects with him, and it's just a way to not basically lose out on a card and to actually be able to take advantage of it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this little video. Feel free to try it out. I mean, like I said, it's not something I'm going to stick with or play in a big tournament, but it was a lot of fun, and maybe we will use it on one of our Wednesday night locals. If you don't know about those, click the Nerd Night Gaming Facebook link in the description below. Every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Central on EDO Pro, we are going to start holding a free weekly locals. Dinosaur won last week. Let's see if someone can take it down this week, guys. Until next time, take care.